FB tweet. Pinterest email send text message print. After a woman approached the stage at CinemaCon in Las Vegas on Tuesday to serve legal documents to Olivia Wilde while she was in the middle of a presentation, organizers at the convention are taking a fresh look at their security practices. The filmmaker, 38, was in the midst of discussing her upcoming thriller Don't Worry Darling when a woman in the front of the audience approached the stage and tossed a manila envelope marked personal and confidential near her. While those present thought the envelope handoff was somehow part of the presentation, and, like Wilde herself, assumed it was an unsolicited script, a source confirmed to People that the parcel contained legal documents pertaining to her children with ex-fiancé Jason Sudeikis. Questions then swirled around the woman who brought the envelope, and how she may have gotten into the CinemaCon event and close enough to the stage to hand it off. Mitch Newhouser, managing director at CinemaCon LLC, told People in a statement on Wednesday, "As the convention organizer, we have never in the history of the convention had an incident where a delegate has approached the stage who was not authorized to be there. In light of this incident, we are reevaluating our security procedures to ensure the safety of all of our attendees." Newhouser was unable to comment on whether the woman with the envelope was apprehended, or whether she had CinemaCon access. When she saw the envelope on the stage, Wilde asked, "This is for me?" After remarking that it seemed very mysterious, the Tron star said she was going to open it now because it feels like it's a script. Once she opened it, Wilde said, "Okay, got it. Thank you." She then went on with the presentation, picking up where she left off with her remarks on Don't Worry Darling, and it never came up again. A source close to Sudeikis, 46, told People on Wednesday, papers were drawn up to establish jurisdiction relating to the children of Ms. Wilde and Mr. Sudeikis, referring to the former couple's son Otis, 8, and daughter Daisy Josephine, 5. Mr. Sudeikis had no prior knowledge of the time or place that the envelope would have been delivered, as this would solely be up to the process service company involved, and he would never condone her being served in such an inappropriate manner, the source continued. A representative for Sudeikis did not immediately respond to People's request for comment. A rep for Wilde has also not commented. Family law attorney David Glass, who is not involved in the case, told People it is highly unlikely that Sudeikis did not know any of the details of how Wilde would be served. "I talked to every one of my clients to get the information on where could we serve him or her," he says. "We get all that information from them. And if you're going to go to that sort of extreme length to do it publicly, to do it in an embarrassing way, I can see the client not knowing about it. You're obligated as an attorney to share most things that you're doing with your client." Wilde and Sudeikis met in the spring of 2011 at a Saturday Night Live wrap party, and began dating soon after. They became engaged in 2013 and welcomed Otis the following year. Wilde gave birth to Daisy in 2016. In September 2020, the Booksmart director began shooting her second feature film, Don't Worry Darling, which she directs and stars in opposite Harry Styles. 2 months later, reports surfaced that Wilde and Sudeikis had ended their relationship. In January 2021, she and Styles went public with their romance. An insider told People in March 2021 that although Wilde and Sudeikis have moved on in other relationships, they are committed to co-parenting their kids amicably and there was no animosity between them. The former couple had transitioned into a great co-parenting routine, another source said, adding, "The children are the priority and the heart of the family's relationship."